guys, welcome back to another video. So in this video we're going to do percent increase. So let's get started. So we have the formula here. So how we find the percent increase is we take the initial value, the value which has increased, and we subtract the original value from that. So the original value is the one that was before, and then they give us another value which is the initial value, meaning the one that they added it and now they want us to find the percent increase. So we take the initial value, the increased value, and subtract the original value from it, and then we divide the difference with the original value. And so as we know that percent is a fraction of 100, we are going to in the end multiply it by 100 to turn it into a percent. So now let's get moving with the first question that we have. So in this question we are given the formula set up, so all we need to do is just simply solve this question. So let's get into it. So first we said that we're going to, so this is the increased value and this was the original value. The original value was 20 and the increased value became 25. So now we subtract 20 from 25, so what we will get? We will get 5 out of, and then we are going to divide it by the original 20. And don't forget to put the multiplication sign with the 100, because we're going to in the end multiply this question by 100. This answer, the quotient that we're going to get, we're going to multiply it by 100. So now what we're going to do is we're going to simply simplify this first. We can first do that, or we can just multiply this. But let's just simplify. So 5 times 1 is 5. 5 times 4 is 20. So now we have an easier one. We can do that. We can multiply by 100 over 1. So this equals 100 over 4. So if we now divide it, 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. And 4 times 5 is 20. So this is our answer, 25%. Now we could have just did another one. So another way we can do it is that we follow the same thing, but here when we come, we can just simply turn this 1 divided by 4. We put a decimal. 4 times 2 is 8, and we subtract, we get 2, 0, and 4 times 5 is 20. So here it would be like 0.25 times 100, and that will also equal 25%. So the percent increase for the first question is 25%. So now let's get on to our second question that we have. So now here we have our second question in a problem form. So we need to set up the formula. So we know that we are going to first put the initial, subtract the original, and then we are going to divide it by the original, or the one that was not added any number to, and then we multiply it by 100. So there it says there were 200 customers yesterday. Today there were 240 customers. What is the percent increase? So now 200 is the one, we can say the original one, because it was talking about yesterday. And now we need to find a percent increase. So the increased one is 240. So 240, subtract 200, and you divide it by 200 because that's the original one. And then we multiply this by 100. So let's try times 100. So now we subtract 240. We subtract 200 from 240, and we will get 40 over 200 as an answer. So we can further do this, simplify this. So let's say 4 times 1 is 4, 4 times 5 is 20. So we have 1 over 5 times 100 over 1. So we have the fraction form and we're going to simply just multiply these. So we can crisscross multiply. So 5 times 1 is 5, 5 times 2 is 10, and 0, so 5 times 0 is 0. So here is our answer, meaning this equals 20 over 1, which equals 20%. So our answer for the second question is 20%. This is the percent increase. So 40 is 20% of 200. So that's why we have the percent increase 20%, because they say what is the percent increase. That's why we subtract here first. So we know that this is the amount of number that is increased in it from the before one. And then we find out how much percent that number is from the original number. And so it is 20%. So the 20% is increased in this, and you will get 240. So now let's get to our third and our last question. So here we have our third and our last question. It says there were 37 loaves of bread produced on Wednesday. On Thursday, 20 more loaves of bread than Wednesday were produced. And what is the percent increase? So they tell us that there were 37 loaves of bread produced on Wednesday, and 20 more than those of produced on Wednesday were produced on Thursday. So to find out how many were produced on Thursday, we're just going to simply add 37 and 20. So we will get 57 were produced on Thursday. What is the percent increase? So now we know that 20 more were produced on Thursday than on Wednesday. So let's just do this. We can subtract these, and we can divide these by 37 later on and then multiply by 100. Or what we can do is we already know that 20, the difference is going to be 20, and we can just write 20 here because we already know what is the increase. We are just going to divide this and then multiply by 100 to get the percent increase. We just put the 20 here because we know that if we subtract 37 from 57, we are going to get 20 as an answer. And then we are going to multiply it by 100. But first, let's take the quotient of this fraction. So 20 divided by 37. So let's just do it here in the corner. So 20 divided by 37. So now 20 is less than 37. We put a decimal, 0. 37 times 5. Let's see what it is. So 37 times 5. It is going to be 35. 5 times 3 is 15 plus 185. So 185, we subtract, we will get 5 and we will get 1. So we have 150 here because this will become 1 here. So let's say 37 times 4. So we're just going to do that and we will get 148. So 37 times 4 is 148. We subtract, we will get 2 again. So now we will put in here and a 0 here, and it just keeps on going and going. So now we're just going to, we know that our answer is 0.54 because that's the closest. And then we are just going to simply multiply this by 100. So 0.54 multiplied by 100, we are going to get, let's see, we're just going to quickly erase this. So 0, 0, 0, and 4 471 is 4, 571 is 5, 0, 0, 0, 4, 5, and 0. So we have 2 decimal places, and this is our answer. So our answer is the percent increase is 54%. So we had so 20 of 37 is 54 point something percent of 37, and then we multiply by 100 and we get the percent increase. That's it for today's video. If you guys like the video and learned something from the video, please give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel and ring the notification bell so you will get the notification whenever our new video comes out.